Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 22nd chapter. So, we are now going to discuss 22nd chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, in which the questions of Prithu Maharaj will be answered by 4 Kumaras. So, in first 16 chapters, it is stated how Kumaras arrived and received by Prithu Maharaj. So in verse 1, Maitra Muni is saying these things, narrations to Vidura. That while the citizens were thus praying to the most powerful King Prithu, the 4 Kumaras, who were as bright as the sun, arrived on the spot. In verse 3 it is stated, seeing the 4 Kumaras, Prithu Maharaj was greatly anxious to receive them. Therefore the king with all his officers very hastily got up, as anxiously as a conditioned soul whose senses are immediately attracted by the modes of mental nature. So from 6 to 7 to 40, these 34 verses describes the question answer. Prithu Maharaj, in verse 13, Prithu Maharaj inquired from the sages about persons entangled in this dangerous material existence because of their previous actions. Could such persons whose only aim is sense gratification be blessed with any good fortune? In fact, those who are conditioned souls like us, we have been in this material world since time immemorial, and we will remain in this material world till infinity, unless blessed by the Lord and his dear devotees. So, in verse 18, Sanat Kumar answers the question that, my dear King Prithu, I am very nicely questioned by you. Such questions are beneficial for all living entities, especially because they are raised by you who are always thinking of the good of others. Although you know everything, you ask such questions because that is the behavior of saintly persons. Such intelligence is befitting your position. So, Sanat Kumar says, Jadapad Pangaja Padas Vidas Bhaktya Karma Sangathitam Mudgathen Santo Tadvanna Riktamatayo Jatai Viruddha Srutaganastamranam Bhajavasudevam. The devotees who are always engaged in the service of the toes of the lotus feet of the Lord can very easily overcome hard-knotted desires for fruitive activities. Because this is very difficult, the non-devotees, the jnanis and yogis, although trying to stop the waves of sense gratification, cannot do so. Therefore, you are advised to engage in the devotional service of Krishna, the son of Vasudeva. Son of Vasudeva is Vasudeva. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says, it may be argued that the waves of a river are incessantly flowing and that they cannot be stopped. But the waves of the river flow toward the sea. When the tide comes over the river, it overwhelms the flowing of the river, and the river itself becomes overflowed. Then the waves from the sea become more prominent than the waves from the river. Similarly, a devotee with intelligence plans so many things for the service of the Lord in Krishna consciousness that stagnant material desires become overflowed by the desire to serve the Lord. So, in 41 to 47, these 7 verses describe Prithu Maharaj being praised by Kumaras. In verse 41 it is stated, the great sage Maitreya continued, being thus enlightened in complete spiritual knowledge by the son of Brahma, one of the Kumaras, who was complete in spiritual knowledge, the king worshipped them in the following words. In this way we will see that the 4 Kumaras will answer the questions of Prithu Maharaj, and then Prithu Maharaj will glorify them. Prithu Maharaj continued, in verse 47 it is stated, how can such persons who have entered unlimited service by explaining the path of self-realization in relation to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and whose explanations are given for our enlightenment with complete conviction and Vedic evidence, be repaid except by folded palms containing water for their satisfaction? Such great personalities can be satisfied only by their own activities, which are distributed amongst human society out of their unlimited mercy. We cannot repay the debt of those great souls. So in 48 to 63, these verses describe how the glorious rule of Prithu Maharaj. In verse 48 it is stated, the great sage Maitreya continued, being thus worshipped by Maharaj Prithu, the four Kumaras, who were masters of devotional service, became very pleased. Indeed, they appeared in the sky and praised the character of the king, and everyone observed them. So many gatherings were there. In 56 it is stated, since Maharaj Prithu was a perfect devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he wanted to protect the Lord's creation by pleasing the various citizens according to their various desires. Therefore, Prithu Maharaj used to please them in all respects by his words, mentality, works, and gentle behavior. So in verse 63 it is stated, throughout the whole universe, in the higher, lower, and middle planetary systems, Prithu Maharaj's reputation was loudly declared, and all ladies and saintly persons heard these glories, which were as sweet as the glorious glories of Lord Ramchandra. Ramarajya. Ramarajya. Like that. How people were in Ramarajya? It stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto. 2 chapters describes about Lord Ramchandra. In that context, it is stated by Srimad Bhagavatam that Nadi, Vyadhi, Jara, Glani, Dukha, Sukha, Bhayakrama, Mrityuscha, Anichadan, Rahasit, Ramarajan Dukha. During the reign of Lord Ramchandra, and the citizens or the people were so much happy, so much blissful. There was no Nadi, no Adi, there is no mental agony, Nadi, Vyadhi, no disease, no old age, Jara, Glani, no lamentation, and Dukkha, Sukha, Bhayakrama, there is no sorrow, no repentance, Sukha, Dukkha, Sukha, Bhaya, there is no fear, Krama, there is no tiredness. Mrityuscha anichada nasid. Even those who do not want death, they won't die. They don't want means they don't die. Ramarajan Adukyaje. This has been described by Sukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj. So he is so much pleased that he addresses Parikshit Maharaj Rajan, Ramarajan Adukyaje. The Lord is called Adukyaja because he is beyond our sense perception. The Lord is Adukyaja. That means we cannot see the Lord or understand the Lord through our material senses. Akyaja. Akyaja means these eye and other senses. We cannot see or we cannot understand Him. Only by the grace of the Lord only that we can understand Him. In this way, so many instances were there how the people are happy in those rules. Just like we hear Prithu Maharaj ruling. Similarly, Bharat Maharaj, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Bhagavan Lord Ramchandra, etc. They are described in Srimad Bhagavatam. So we may think that they were fortunate and we are unfortunate. No, we are also fortunate. Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says, the same Krishna and same Rama are present in this age in the form of their name. And we will get the same benefit by chanting the name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.